this short video, I wanted to share 2 simple tips about how to get off to a good start with self-study. And they address the 2 most common failure points with self-study, which is 1, not getting started in the first place, and 2, quitting very soon after starting. The most important thing to be successful at self-study is to actually get started. The simplest thing can be the hardest though, right? Since there's no schedule, no deadlines for self-study, but there likely are for many other things in your life. It's so easy to wait for the ideal time. Wait for a vacation, wait to find the perfect book, or wait to find something you're overwhelmingly passionate about. If you do that, there's a very good chance you'll never start. The best time to start really is today. Follow the advice from Nike commercials. Just do it. Just get started. But what can you do to help make it easier to get started and make sure you don't quit right away? That brings us to the second tip, and the tip is simple but effective. De-scope your goal, at least to start out. Pick a smaller, easier goal. I have another video with tips for staying motivated and for building a schedule for more ambitious goals. But I think it's important, especially when you're first starting out, to start small. Really small. Don't set yourself off to self-study calculus or learn quantum physics. Congrats on having an ambitious goal. It really is great, but the truth is it's very likely to fail. It is much better to build some success first by setting a much smaller goal, and ideally one you're 100% sure you can reach easily. Why? If you are familiar with the book Atomic Habits, which I definitely recommend reading if you haven't, you know your chances of success go way up when you set smaller, achievable goals that you can then build on. This is especially true in self-study, since all of the planning, the discipline, all of the goal setting, that's just on you. So don't set your goals to be learn calculus. Instead, set your first goal to be learn the concept of the limit. Or instead of learning quantum physics, set your goal to be read just the first section and work on 3 problems of this quantum physics book I've had sitting on my desk for the last 6 months but have never started with. Start small, really small. Try to build a habit and go from there. It might sound obvious, and honestly it probably is, but it's so common to set ambitious goals that are then difficult to reach, which makes us feel bad about ourselves and then leads to us giving up on self-study. So don't go down that path. Instead, be happy with an early first success. You're actually doing it now. You're self-studying. You feel good about yourself, and you'll be much more likely to keep going. Once you do get started, if you haven't seen it, I have another video with 10 tips to help with your self-studies you might want to check out. Please subscribe or like this video if you found it helpful, and thanks very much for watching. Good luck with your self-studying.